Hello, I'm Shukla Choudhury and welcome to Sabarmati Ashram. This ashram is in the suburbs of Ahmedabad, Gujarat, on the banks of river Sabarmati, miles from the town hall adjoining the ashram road. This was one of the residences of Mahatma Gandhi, who lived here for about 12 years along with his wife Kasturba Gandhiji. This was the base from where Gandhiji led the famous Dandi March, also known as the Salt Satyagraha, on 12th March 1930, in recognition of the significant influence that this march had on the Indian independence movement. The Indian government has established the ashram as a national monument. Gandhiji's ashram was originally established at the Kocherap bungalow of Jeevan Lal Desai, a barrister friend of Gandhiji, on 25th May 1915. At that time, the ashram was called the Satyagraha Ashram. But Gandhiji wanted to carry out various activities such as farming and animal husbandry, in addition to other pursuits which called for the needs of a much larger area of usable land. So 2 years later, on 17th June 1917, the ashram was relocated to an area of 36 acres on the banks of the river Sabarmati, and it came to be known as the present Sabarmati Ashram. It is believed that this is one of the ancient ashram sites of Dadhichi Rishi, who had denoted his bones for a righteous war. His main ashram lies near Lucknow in Uttar Pradesh. This ashram is sited between a jail and a crematorium, and Gandhiji believed that Satyagrahi has invariably to go to either of these two places. Mohandas Gandhiji said, "This is the right place for our activities, to carry on the search for truth and develop fearlessness, for on one side are the iron bolts of the foreigners, and on the other side the thunderbolts of Mother Nature." It was in this ashram where Gandhiji formed a tertiary school that focused on manual labor, agriculture, and literacy in order to advance his efforts for the nation's self-sufficiency. It was also from here that on 12th March 1930, Gandhiji marched to Dandi 241 miles from the ashram with 78 companions in protest at the British salt law. This mass civil disobedience in turn led to the jailing of some 60,000 freedom fighters by the British Raj over the following 3 weeks. Subsequently, the government seized the ashram. Gandhiji later asked the government to give it back, but they were not willing to do this. He had by then already decided on 22nd July 1933 to disband the ashram, which then became a deserted place after the detention of so many ashramvasis. However, the local citizens decided to preserve it. On 12th March 1930, Gandhiji vowed that he would not return to this ashram until India had gained independence. Although India was declared a free nation on 15th August 1947, Gandhiji was assassinated on 30th January 1948. The ashram now is a museum named Gandhi Smriti Sangrahalaya, and to us it is a temple. Other buildings and sites within the ashram are Nandini, where the visitors from India and abroad stayed, Vinoba Kutir, where Acharya Vinoba Bhave stayed, Upasna Mandir, which is the open-air ground, The Sabarmati Ashram receives about 7 lakh visitors every year. It remains open for the visitors every day of the year from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. The ashram has preserved and now displays some of the Gandhiji's regularly used items like his charkha and his writing table. A visit to Gujarat is incomplete without a visit to Sabarmati Ashram, a nation lover's pilgrimage. Vande Mataram.